Hello and welcome everyone. Today, expect that I will try to keep the stream on bit of the shorter end, since we are in quotations extra episodes. We're doing post game things. I have done some of the things, which most likely we will be going through in this stream earlier yesterday and today morning. So I haven't been able to catch up, like take enough of a lead on my uh, diamond playthrough. But there is still gonna be a lot to do, and I don't know, say how long it's gonna take because many of the things that are on the ledger are random in length. It depends really on our luck factor for today. Oh, and another thing why I need to make this one a bit of a shorter one. A new ESO event started. It's only started at a later spot, so I need to do those dailies. And I need to do that before the date changes. Plus, I should really start packing. Because, surprise, surprise, I'm actually going home. I didn't expect to go home this weekend, but it just happened. But anyways, let's get started. Today I found out the weather being quite odd. Especially since it's been at flat zero pretty much the entire day, and it has snowed super heavily. Yet the snow isn't melting at all. It's a very uncommon thing. But yeah, here we are. For a second I thought that there is something weird going on. I can't be certain now because sometimes I see like there's like a skip on the stream front. That's weird. But then I look at the TV screen and it doesn't look like that much. So I don't really know what's going on there. But let's get going. It will become apparent if something has happened. Yeah. Just Barry just came here, sent a message to our mom, and bolted off. Ah, the usual Barry. But our mom also reminded us of the Pokédex progress, so let's actually look at it. Remember that I haven't been capturing Pokemon at all, so our actual capture rate is gonna be horrible, since I don't really see a fuss of actually capturing everything in game, since I already completed a Living Dex. When the possibility comes, I'm just gonna transfer everything so I have a complete dex to acquire the charms. But we already know that the number of Pokemon in this dex is 151, like in the original. But we are missing a couple. And I already see an issue because one we are missing. Would normally be an impossibility because we are missing Dialga. But we can rectify that even without transferring Pokemon. So we won't get it captured, but we will have it at sea. And the last 3 are the Lake Trio. So there's not much to do that the dex is complete. But it's not like I started going on with the dex. Overall, I'm super happy that they actually made it so that if you just battle trainers on your way, you're actually gonna see the entire dex. The only thing you're gonna miss is Riolu, but we have Lucario in our team because we hatched the Riolu egg, so we have that. But let's solve the Dialga issue first. For that, we need to go to the Celestic Town. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't do this on stream already. So I thought that I talked to everyone while we were at the town. Seemingly not. Yeah, I didn't actually want to talk to him. I wanted to use the Deep Walk just to make sure. Did I leave out berries here? And yes, we did leave Leppa berries here. Oh, I was already so hopeful since the first one had 4. And then we go to just gain 1. Back to 4. And the last one is gonna be 2 again. So, no, 3. So we got just about over the average of. Oh well, it's still something. I think it was this house. Don't remember specifics like that because it was ages. Yes, here we go. Yeah, this is the way you did it in the original. You looked at the book, but with the remake, was it you or the man the other side of the room? Oh no, it was her. And there we go. She shows us a picture of Dialga. So I think this is even worse than in the original in the way, because that at least then we read the book ourselves. But boom, Dialga is in our decks now. Why, if we see a Pokemon outside, like our own Pokemon, we can talk to that Pokemon, that doesn't register into our Pokédex. But seeing a picture in a book is good enough. I never understood that. It never made any sense. Also, hold up. Oh yes, never mind. I forgot the order. I forgot the order of things, so no, there isn't an issue there. I was almost about to yell, but no. So, let me harvest these berries, because I'm not gonna fly back here. And I need to like do way off stream playing on my diamond copy, because that's supposed to be my main copy. But with me trying to level up, I ended up playing so much more of this one. Well, it hasn't exceeded, but it's still got a lot. Like I have done way more in the underground now in this Pearl version than in Diamond. And yeah, actually looking at our team, most of my team here is higher level than on my Diamond playthrough, but poor Abomasnow. Abomasnow is weaker, as I have no one on Diamond right now under 62. But yeah, the average goes over because we have the high-end hitters. A beginning party. The best luxury. But yeah, let's do what Barry asked us to do and go to Snowpoint City. I should actually look at the numbers in my original Diamond, because I can't remember the exacts. Also, here's a thing which never really made any sense. I'll go back to the story later. If you remember me talking to this fellow when we originally got here, he said that, oh, how I wish to ferry the current champion. Well, we are the current champion, and now he's gonna take us to the battle zone. Why he took Barry there? If he only wants to take champion there. Like, I can understand that other people got another way there, but Barry specifically said that we should come here. But yeah, back to the story. I should check, like, what's my dex at the original Diamond, but you have to note that I had a lot of online training done during those times, plus I had Pokemon from Emerald, and I still didn't complete either of the decks. Not back then. And it got close to the release of these remakes for me actually completing the Gen 4 living decks before they came out. But we're almost a full month in to this year, and they still haven't unlocked, released the connectivity between this and home. So, it could also be that they're waiting for a certain percentage of players getting the national decks before they do that. And anyway, it might be very likely that you cannot do the connectivity before that anyway. You were locked off quite of many things before you had the national decks in the older games, but this isn't one of them. Yeah, that advice is actually good. Because, legit, we have completed the decks mainly by battling other trainers. So the only things we are missing now are the 3 legendaries. And then it's done. But this is what actually got me angry. Because I thought, when I played on my Diamond, that I need to do some battles here before they let me pass, and not that they actually mean that I need to complete the decks. Because you were given the national decks before you got here. You weren't forced to complete the local decks, because completing the local decks meant you needed to capture everything. They wouldn't have locked you out of post-game content if you haven't had both versions of the game, in essence, because you need to capture the legendaries of both versions as well and shit. Like, at least the process of completing the decks in this one is far more easier, so I'm not that mad. Like I said, we need to just go and get the Lake Trio. That's done easily. Kind of wish that they would have included some sort of post-game berry thing, which wasn't in the original. Like, you would get access to a huge berry area. Or like app like you do in the Sun and Moon games. That's my overall situation with berries. There's quite many that I have only a handful of. Let's see how many I need to... Oh! All gone in one try. I still don't understand the logic in that. I don't really understand saying that the best trainers are here when you actually go onto the route. The trainers you see immediately there. Far from best. Far, far from best. And all of a sudden, I'm tired and energized at the same time. I hate this feeling. I can't remember the last time I had it, but it's always a super pain. Oh, and I have a quote-unquote new drink now, because I went to the city center for my food shopping, which I actually need to change. To not go to the train station for shopping and go the other direction. Which might mean that I just go all the way to the big store. Because they stopped selling the soda drink. It's sold everywhere else. They are always out of it because it sells out constantly. So is their answer to do the same as the small shops like the of another brand does? Like on the just road over me, like next to me, that they just stop selling products that they keep running out, so people wouldn't complain that they run out of it. But like, isn't it better to get those complaints, get people to come to get something, because then you actually make sales when you have it. One of them had the funniest thing to say, like, because they stopped selling this certain chip variety like ages ago, and I once asked, because they had a thing, like a board there saying that you write anything here you want to be sold. And surprisingly, I only seen valid things there so far. I went and wrote the chips there because when there is a sale, I do want to buy them close, so I don't have to go all the way to the city center to get them. Because carrying those big bags around throughout the city isn't fun. Well, the shopkeeper at that moment noticed that I was writing it and said, "Oh, we stopped selling those because they didn't sell." Like, huh? What do you mean? If you keep running out of them, and I heard people around here, I know, complain that they don't have enough to sell, how can you say that they didn't sell enough? And then she was like, "Well, our sale numbers for the past months have shown that we haven't sold any, so we just stopped getting them." Like, are you sure your logic isn't like mixed? Your sale figures show zero of sold because you haven't gotten any, not that you stopped getting them because your sale number is zero. Oh. Yeah, that trainer I kinda ignored. But here's another thing. As you might have seen on the map, this entire island is like a circular route. So this is gonna be the end point in essence. Because they expect you to go counterclockwise. I mean clockwise, what am I saying? But the weird thing is, after you have completed the local decks, you can just go from here. I didn't actually test it yet, but I assume that you can just get on the other side, which is a thing you couldn't do in the original. I guess it's fun in a way, because if you don't want to go the route, you can just go into the end. Because there is something that really helps you with completing the decks. Like actually capture side completed. So yeah, having access to that area earlier, appreciate it. But this was supposed to be a Faithful remake, and that's quite like a pace changer, which makes it a bit weird that they changed it. Yeah, I talked to you already. There are some things as easy wins, but you cannot just ever expect that. Like the amount of times when I go into a tournament and my opponent goes like, I know what you play, this is gonna be an easy win. I swipe the floor with them. Then the next opponent is like, oh no, I know what you're gonna play, I cannot win, this is gonna be an easy win for you. Just wait, I'm gonna just keep on drawing lands. And that's exactly what happens. Everything will be set to 50. You can only have one of every species, you can't have legends. Health items will be kept, but you cannot have two of the same items. But they don't explain anything else. Because there aren't any banned items. And, well, there's no point in that, isn't there? Did I talk to you already? Not that I'm looking at charts and things at the same time, so I sometimes skip it. Have I talked to someone or not? Using my side eyes to play the game occasionally, which is the norm. Razorfang. Yeah, I don't really understand the placement of these random Pokeball statues. Grandma is happy. What? Did these have some sort of a meaning? They might actually have had some sort of a meaning, but if that's true, I have no memory what it is. Anyone know? But yeah, those are just for getting prizes. But oof. Yeah, it wasn't Barry. But there is Barry. How can you inherit like behavior like that? when you don't really even interact with your dad. Also, remember that a grown man just pushed me like a couple of meters when he collided into me. And he just went by and that's it. Even if it would be an accident, you could expect jail time for that. Even if it would be provingly completely accident. Jail time or at least tickets. Welcome to modern world. Like, accidents are accidents, yeah. But... oh, I haven't actually noticed there's an invisible wall here. The perspective being a bit different than the original. Like, just the building was actually like here. So there wasn't need for invisible walls. I guess, yep, the same thing over here. But yeah, just to showcase, nothing to be seen there. He's tall. But I don't get the thing, because I did do Battle Tower. It stopped me after 7 wins. And I'm like, highest streak, 7 wins. Like, I could have go on. Why did you stop me at 7? And that's especially annoying because of a certain thing you're gonna see soon. Judge. I wonder when the next volume of Judge is released. I have enjoyed the other mangas of that creator. But yeah, let me showcase Judge. So we'll go to the boxes. View stats. And here's Judge. This would have been so handy in so many games. Oh, Palkia has great stats. Good, great, okay, good. Not two shinies here. I still haven't gotten a single shiny on my diamond. And I only have okay stats on every of my team members, like every member of my team in Diamond. Let's see, do I actually have anything better here? Okay, we have 1 good, 2 good, good. Okay. Yeah. I got on bad stats. Do not enjoy. Also, wait, I only now noticed. What is the face he's making? Look at his face. It looks so disturbing. What the fuck? Never noticed that before. So this one's just exit, I think, because it's completely blank. This is the normal one, this is the expert one. Oh, master. But yeah, you have to get 49 row. Whether it isn't 50. 49. So I don't know, will I have the endurance to do that? I think I did in the original. I think I had gone a streak of 100, or at least 99. Something like that. But yeah, I just don't have endurance for things like that. battles have become quite a secondary thing in the end. I still enjoy, but I need to have the spark to actually just do it. Which reminds me, I haven't like gone to Showdown in such a long time. I wonder what my account details were. So I do remember making one and some lists, but nobody ever took me on the challenge. Even though multiples of the list are so easy to beat, they have such blatant weaknesses, and nobody has even attempted. Oh well. Let's go to Wellstone. And let's check our ball situation. 36. I guess I could use some more. We're gonna have multiple battles in a row after all. So we'll just buy 150. More. Then I could sell them. And yeah, my money situation is like doubled as well because of the underground shenanigans. And there we go. 51 Premier Balls. That should be enough. That should be enough. Oh, I already did collect that. Hard to remember what I have done in which and which I'm not. Wait, I have planted berries? Totally didn't remember that, but okay. We have berries. Like, imagine actually lemons just growing on a berry bush. Like, that sounds so great. You could have an unripe lemon and it would still be like an enjoyable treat because it's a berry. But then again, because berries in other regions grow in trees instead of bush. Maybe the Pokemon world actually has what's going on, what happened in the old day English and in many other languages as well, where every type of fruit was an apple. So maybe all fruits, berries and vegetables are just called berries. We go from pineapples, tomatoes, all sorts of weird things. Oh yeah, and there went Giraffic here last time, was that? Make memory that Giraffic has like an encounter to a certain time of day, but no, it should be evening. No, I'm not sure. Maybe they just were here, but I just ignored encountering any. Yeah, this place has healed up. Remember what it looked like last time? You know, since we can see under the surface, even all those staircases that were there, all gone. All returned to the nature. Outside out, you might be all the sidekick you want to be, but I won't care. So we're gonna run. So, there's something I could actually check after we're done with this wake. Because Wake Memory says that maybe last time... No, it cannot be. What could it be? Yeah, let's check it. I'm not spoiling it completely, but I think that last time we actually went to a certain store, it already went from Thursday to Friday in my time zone. So we could check out the Thursday wares. I hate the unsymmetry, but then again, it's not about symmetry, it's about the asymmetry that combines into a symmetry. You'll see. But here we go. So with my diamond playthrough, I got it to a science. I got all with my first try, but with the team I have here, I'm not sure. Especially the annoying and hard part with Azelb is that they keep raising their attack. Meanwhile, my favorite, not by design, because Azelb is my favorite by design, but for the nature of it, my favorite, raises their defense, which actually helps me. But yeah, Crunch, that's most likely a fatality. Spark, I fear, but let's try. Fuck. Okay, since I haven't seen what happens, but I assume... Hold on. Disappeared into the cavern. Please say that they have updated in a way that if I leave... Nope. Not an easy XP farm, so... Let's try that again. I expected that to happen, and it happened. I should have trusted my guts with that. But no, I did not. I did not, and now I suffer. So let's try again. And I never gotten that to happen on my diamond, which happened here for a second time. That I kind of keep walking into myself. I guess it depends on which corner I come from. Because I myself stop moving before I press the A button. But maybe a certain diagonal angle makes it so that I need to quote unquote move closer. So surprisingly effective. But yeah, our defense going down and their attack going up. Not a good combination. Volt switch. Oh shit, Volt Switch was actually that high. So Volt Switch is gonna do a knockout as well. I don't have anyone with Psychic. Revenge? Even if Revenge happens in double, should be weak enough, right? Maybe even 2? with multiple nasty plots going on about. So let's see, it is 60. Well, of course you can't move. Yeah, so that double should be like the perfect. But are we gonna survive this? Nope. I kinda expected that. Yep, let's use the next one. Aura Sphere. What was the power rating on Aura Sphere again? At least we should be faster and we shouldn't miss. 80. It shouldn't be too much. Right? You're gonna resist? Ah, perfect! Yes, we have our perfect. I know. And yeah, that seal actually made it annoying because I had a psychic type on my Demon Diamond. But because of the seal, I couldn't use the psychic attacks. So I had to capture when the HP was at yellow. But I managed to capture enough, destroying a few balls, which was good. Oh. Lucario natively actually survived that. I was expecting it to be the friendship, but no. Hey, Premier Ball, go! Aww. It does absolutely nothing. And I wonder, how long does Seal work for even? It must have a turn limit, but what is it? Or is it actually battle length-wise? Or length of how long your Pokemon survives? I never had anyone use it, so I'm not sure. The only place where I've seen it been here. Also, I don't think I could fight in an environment where this fight is going about. Like, exact mirror surface in a cave, and for some reason there's light. That looks so scary. Like, one way I would have an advantage because I could just continue my usual looking down and I would still see everything because of the reflection, but I think it would result into me seeing too much and unable to function. But yeah, being taller than most and the fact that there's so much litter everywhere and the literal shit because of the goddamn dogs. Like, my neck is permanently like tilted down. That has brought a lot of issues. And it really cannot be helped because I need that angle to actually see. I can't just look like further ahead that much. Because it will be too late in most occasions. There's the amount of times when the issues have just brought right in front of me before I step in, so. And there are laws against that, but who cares? The amount of times I even seen police litter, for instance. Surprisingly many. Which reminds me, with cars you are meant to have this warning sign with you on the car, and you're supposed to put it like a certain amount of way from your car to signify if you like your car needs to like be at the side of a road. It's broken down. That's like the usual thing. If your car has broken down, you use that so cars can see you that there's something ahead because of that triangle. It's a reflective thing. I actually had to use mine for the first time ever last time I was home, and I didn't pack it back up because there was snowing and it was of course frozen, so I didn't want it to froze permanently closed again. I wanted it to equalize in temperature before I closed it, so I need to actually remember to close it up because it's on the back seat of my car, I think, still, like even now. But yeah, well, finally got it. All came from the same egg. Like, kinda their essence split. It kinda makes sense. How many Pokeballs did I even use? Amazing stats! Nice! But yeah, let's actually do the same thing I started doing in my Diamond playthrough. So we'll have... Actually, Aself needs to be in that direction. And we are taking Palkia. And Mew. Because Mew needs to look in the corner. Jirachi we are gonna leave here because Jirachi is sleeping, so daycare fits. The egg is an egg plus water, so it's gonna stay. But we are gonna have Dialga and the trio here with Mew in the corner because Mew is always in the corner, snarking. But yeah, I didn't expect to get excellent stats. So how many did I use? Aren't we at the same amount that we started with? No. That's funny, actually. Holy moly, how it's been so long already? I expected that I'd been playing like at most 20 minutes, but Jesus. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go and check the wares. Let's do it after this expedition to the lake. In the end, I think I rustled more leaves going that way. Odd! No encounters whatsoever. I expected there to be at least 2. No encounters here as well. Is the game broken somehow? I'm so used to getting so many encounters there. And like at every lake, at least 1 encounter. Every time. But yeah, my favorite lake, for the fact that it's completely anathema. Everything around being frozen, but the lake is just perfectly fine. No ice even at the edges, only snow. We have, well, close to symmetry as you can with these, and we have the top plus the legend. It's the one of knowledge. So yeah, as of wins by design, but everything else goes to Uxie. But I like in Uxie's design the fact that they keep their eyes closed. Constantly looks like they're just sleeping. So let's try the same thing again. Although this time I don't think it's gonna go as fluently as it did last time, but we'll see. Oh, Toxicroak sound design. Although, like, you would think that Toxicroak would be poison dark type with that kind of sounds. And the overall demeanor and appearance. Oh, Toxicroak survived! So the power is gonna be doubled. Which should be good. Oh, this might actually be an issue. Because now Lucario might accidentally get a knock. They say that's defense and... No, it's only a special defense because this is a physical move. No, Aura Sphere is special! Aura Sphere is physical. That is good. That was a crit! That was a crit! So without a crit, I should be able to do a second one. But let's not yet. It's too scary. Let's just throw a ball. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna question. I will not question anymore. Oh, the defense is max. I'm kinda worried that I want to do another attack. Defense being max and all. Although our chances for getting the capture shouldn't change that much regardless, so let's just keep throwing balls. We'll get the capture eventually. Eventually. I wonder how many of a copy of the Lake Trio this is gonna be for me. Because like overall they haven't appeared that much, but they have appeared some. Like I think that the Gen 5 trio, meaning the Sword of Justice, is going past in how many times they have been shared. But the other trio, the one that should be far more common, has not been present nearly as much as needed. Come on. You're really making me want to do another attack. But if it's gonna crit, it's gonna end you. I don't want to end you. Fuck it. Aura Sphere, go! What the fuck is going on upstairs all of a sudden? It's like suddenly there was a dance party going. Music and jumping all about. But it ended. What the fuck was that? I would have been more than a tad annoyed if it would have continued. Like, we have the best odds we can right now. And we ain't getting the capture. Lucario still lives! How are you doing that, Lucario? You're doing amazingly. Hey, Lucario really has raised the ranks. It depending on the power level scale in our team. That's the thing. I wonder when they are gonna put in a hard mode where the AI actually has like every AI, wild and trainers, are gonna have better AI for choosing the attacks. And that they wouldn't keep on spamming or getting stats higher when their stats is at max. And the opposite, they wouldn't keep on flashing when opponent is already at 0. Stop! I command you, being of knowledge, get in the ball. Damn it. You're imprisoning does absolutely nothing. I don't think any of my Pokemon has any of the moves you have. For certain of it. Yeah, using those moves allows me to have less Pokemon that faint, but I really don't care does my Pokemon faint or not. Because I'm going to a Pokemon Center regardless. And it should never get to a point where all my Pokemon have fainted. I'm gonna run out of balls way faster than that. Even if I had 100 balls, it's still gonna go into I run out of balls. And actually, Uxie would faint because of struggle. I think that's what happens first. Stop! Get in the goddamn ball! I don't want to retry because I run out of balls. Get in there! And stay down. Fuck you. Nothing gets more heated than trying to capture a legendary. And capture a mythical is gonna be more heated, but that you can only do so rarely. Mainly only in Go, and there it's actually fixed. You're always gonna get it on third ball. Which I find so annoying. Like, they should have mythics at some point. Have a special meaning for events that, yeah, you can raid mythics instead of them always being, oh, complete this mission, you get one. Oh, it doesn't feel any special that way. Like, yeah, like when there is a story and such, yeah, it does feel better than in most games. But when there isn't nothing, and you can only get that one, and you can get really bad luck with it. That's the thing. You cannot redo. With raids, you can. But that with the expectation that you can actually get working raids. I haven't really been able to raid much. Yesterday I was actually surprised that because I forgot my game on. I opened my phone and I was like, oh, the game is on. And I got a raid invite. And I actually caught. And the Pokemon I caught is one of the very rare occasions where you get to raid a Mythic. Meaning Genesect. Because Genesect is a Mythic, it's an event only. But they figured out since Genesect has so many tribes and they need to be separate Pokemon in Go, so that's why it's in Raids. Imagine how infuriating it would have been if they would like fill your inventory with all the tribes and you still got only one, or the other option that you get randomly one and that's gonna be it. Luxray's gonna go down soon, but I'll run out of balls soon. Yeah, if it doesn't get caught, so I'm just gonna retry because I have spent way too many balls on this. So get in, or we retry. Fuck it, we retry. I'm not accepting that. That's gone far too long. I've been on for an hour and I only caught a single Pokemon. That's really everything I have done. Makes you put things into perspective now, doesn't it? Also the fact that after I'm done with this tribe, I'm gonna take a break. Regardless it being a success or not. And yeah, I'm gonna get more drink. Like, for starters. This drink I got because it's the only other option in that category. Not liking. It's still not good. Like, I tried it back in the day. At one point it was the cheapest option, so I did drink it, but it was never the good option. And I'm really regretting. I even took a second bottle of it, because it usually takes more than a single bottle to like be certain, but I was certain with this quite quick. It is only my first cup and I'm already like, yeah, no. But none shall be wasted. And well, there is at least gonna be the benefit that I'm more, like, less inclined to drink, so maybe I'll drink it way slower and drink less. Other than during the streams, because during the streams it's pretty fixed the rate I drink. So, yeah. Toxicroak might very likely faint before. No, Joe's in prison, so Toxicroak lives for now. I can't use Dynamic Punch because confusion. I would kill Uxie when Uxie is trying to raise its defense. Are we gonna get friendship? We got friendship! Ooh, Toxicroak, you did it! And now we should get into the region that's optimal. Yep, we are in the optimal region. We are gonna stay here. We're just gonna keep throwing balls. Balls of steel. No, Uxie, you don't like that joke. You don't want to go inside a ball of steel. Imagine next week we are gonna be crafting Pokeballs. It's been a long time since I crafted Pokeballs. Like, I created an empire of like hidden plantation of those acorn bushes. But I didn't have the other materials, so we were always lacking in Pokeballs. Like, I wouldn't mind like retrying that idea, but with other parameters. Because it being Nuzlocke, that actually drove away players rather than brought them about. Which I did warn people from the get-go. But they were, oh, Nuzlocke, it's gonna be fun, that's gonna be what we really want. Then, yeah, it ended up nobody wants to play because they don't want their Pokemon to die. Phone go to ding because event. But the event started way in the morning. So why there is always the notification that, oh, there is an event? Like when a day or at the least a half of a day. Oh well, beforehand it used to be a day and a half. Half of the event has already gone, but oh well, oh well. I did have to remove one of my application's rights to show any notifications at all, because they started putting advertisements in those. It's an app I need. I actually need to use it, but that they started advertising with notifications, and it happens every day. No, you don't notify me ever again. That's it. They started it good. The notifications were like, hey, we have new content. It was good. It was wanted. But no, now it's like, hey, you know that you could go out and get some. Like, no. Stop it. X-ray is going down. The overall X-ray is going down way faster than last time, but feels like our luck hasn't changed. That was so close. Quit teasing me. Like at the same turn, you're getting so close to capture. You also make Luxray faint. Like, how dare you? You were so easy to capture on my diamond playthrough. Like you were easier than ourselves. And I did go it in that order. Did you get envy because I chose you to do you second? Is that it? Are you envious? We might be here for a while. Because I'm getting the feeling that we might need attempt number 3. Please just go in the ball. stay in the bowl. We won't discuss this any further. Looking at the news, there is some hope that when the gaming tables will open again, there will be Blood Bowl. Which actually reminds me that I need to start checking, can I get my Blood Bowl set up more easier to transport? Because I bring a lot of unnecessary things when I go play Blood Bowl, and I have those things back at home. If we're actually gonna get games over here, that would actually mean some Blood Bowl instead of no Blood Bowl. This is not looking good, so we are gonna go into attempt number 3, I assume. Well, I kinda assumed that a while ago, really, but still. I assumed that the captures will be insanely hard and fickle. And of course when I start explaining it, it gets caught. Immediately when I start complaining it. For fuck's sake! But yeah, what I was going to say, like... I expected that, of course, when I stream, the capturing is gonna be really tedious. Really annoying. Pressing the wrong button. Ooh, again, great stats. Nice. Actually, I need to change the locations a bit. Oh no, yeah, Dialga can be, I mean, Palkia can be a bit closer. And yeah, now we're only missing one, and the box panorama would be ready. But let's actually do a thing which I was saying that I would do before we get to the final lake, and before, well, before we even get to that lake, I'm gonna take the break, but still. So first, let's start with the Pokemon Center. Hello, Joy. I should actually start looking at names of characters in, like, original names. Because, like, I know Ash being Satoshi and a couple other characters, like what were their original names. But there are so many characters that have been repeated throughout the series and I have never heard of the original name. Like the nurse. Do they actually have the same joke going on about? Like the visual thing, yes, but has it always been on the naming side as well? But yeah, it is clear that we were on Friday deals then, because now we have completely different stickers here. So this means I could make the balls a bit better. I won't do it now. I could do it if we go into contest things, but I have a feeling we aren't gonna do contest things during the streams. Unless I do some random streams of this game, like way further after Legends have been released. So, let's switch up the town. And yeah, we are one member short, and then our local decks will be complete. Hello. Well, that's all you have to say. There we go. So, I'm gonna take that break now. So expect a couple of minutes, but I'll be right back.
The planet Cronus. Beset on all sides by the tides of war, this once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down. Each convinced it was in the right. From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons, ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc Horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
Okay, let's go. It's been a while since we have gone by this road. Well, actually not that long, because the lake epidemic episode, not epidemic, it wasn't that far many episodes ago. And like we continued the second one straight off in here as well, so yeah. There was, oh yeah, I forgot. Just so nothing goes wrong, let's make the save here. And here we go, the last member of the trio. Our unsymmetrical symmetry will be complete. Mesprit. What? How could you? Yeah, of course I knew. Did you actually? I find it a bit sidetracked here, especially since Mesprit just went away. But yeah. Yeah, why is Mesprit so wanting to do this? Because I'm not in the mood of actually chasing Mesprit down right now. Because, you know what? We got the data. Because we saw it. This counts, but when a trainer like we go next to a trainer with a Pokemon, we talk to that Pokemon. No, that's not good enough. But yeah, I might as well showcase. We just need to find the proper app. Wait, have I even gone and gotten the app? Yep, here it is. So, Mesprit is right there now. But most likely when we get there, it's gonna move. Let's say here. And when we get here, it's gonna go, let's say, here. So, I haven't actually tracked it down on my Diamond Copy yet, but I did it in the original. There was a certain way to how to handle it, but I don't remember. I just remember it being a bit tedious and tricky. And I haven't done any trolling. In the original, I had ideas. Yeah, imagine if I had this when we were at that one gym. I could have just done this. I would have 1, 2, 3. And then we just spoon. And we could have randomized the doors this way. But alas, we didn't have it. We only got it just before. Just before freaking reaching the Pokemon League. I don't know why it was put so late. Because far as I remember, an app that we don't have yet was the first app you got on after the clock in the original. And that was Coin Toss. Where is the Coin Toss app? That was an important one. And yes, we like to show our Pokédex. And look who's here. Oak sure gets around. it's harder to find places where Oak hasn't been than places where Oak has been. Yep. Where there are Pokemon, you'll find Oak. I'm gonna actually take a screenshot of that. I'm never introduced with the name. Just that I'm a youngster that filled the Pokédex. Oak introduces himself with his name, though. Yes. Data for the National Pokédex. So upgrade our decks to the National mode. Yay! Yeah, Oak, you know that even while having both of these games, it's impossible to complete the National Pokédex. I know you should be able to get even the legendaries. But what about the mythics? Like, we gotten couple mythics, we got 3 mythics. But there's still some missing. Yeah, Ramana Spark. I really need to start looking how that thing works. But it's not gonna happen today. Like I said, this stream is gonna be a shorter one. So we ain't gonna go there today. And yeah, Oak just got in and gave the decks to us and left, really. The Poke Radar, and I remember that you got this way earlier in the original as well. I could remember wrong, but I do remember getting it during the journey. Because I did use it at the garden. Like, that is certain that I used it at the garden. But yeah, now if we look at our Pokédex, boom! It's in the national mode. And yeah, we only got 6 more Pokemon in the national mode compared. And you now notice that there is a lot of empty space between here as well. Because there are actual Gen 4 Pokemon we haven't been able to get before this. Yeah, in the original, the Dex, Local Dex was actually the Local Dex. It actually had the ones you couldn't get, all of them, even if you had both of the games. Because you were limited on stones and... yep. Stone limitations were the most annoying thing ever. But like, in the grand scheme of things, we have 6 Pokemon not from the national decks that we have here. What are all of those? Now that I think about it. Because I know 3. But what are the other 3? What have we seen? Because Manaphy is here? Wait. How Manaphy is even here? Oh, Manaphy is still in the egg. Wait a minute. How we have Manaphy dead? Manaphy is still in the egg. How I didn't notice this before? The fuck? Okay. As I was about to say, the things I know that we have is Mew, Manaphy. Although Manaphy is not supposed to be there because Manaphy is an egg. And Jirachi. I don't know what other things we should have. But seemingly there is few. Where did we get them? What are they? And yeah, this happens. Rock has something to say. Frustrate here. How did you know that I'm gonna be here? Plus, it's been a while since I became the champion. I've been in many places. But yeah, this was a thing that elevated Gen 4 to such a high grade, even back in the original, because you could actually re-battle the trainer, the gym leaders as well. I remember that you just used the device and you got to re-battle them. But it's so weird that you got the re-battles in Gen 3 and Gen 4, and then it became way more random, way more harder, let's just say. And Lucas, for some reason, asked that we need to see his kid's sister, so okay, here she is. Massive outbreak of Pokemon. This was a thing that happened in the original as well. But weirdly, in the original, you always got that like the TV show going when you went to the TV. Here we just got a random TV show. It's us planting berries. Why is the show about us planting berries? But now that that's done, Lucas has something else to say. You owe it to yourself to visit her? I wouldn't say like that, but yeah, we do want to visit. Like, we have been there before, and that's what made someone's PC in the Beep's PC, but now that we have completed the decks, we have another reason to be here. Hello! On your laptop like always? Good for you. Oh yeah, do you want an Eevee? Of course I want an Eevee. And here we go, we got an Eevee. And yeah, Eevee uses the sounds from Let's Go Eevee. I like it. Pikachu shouldn't be the only one. Eevee deserves it as well. Because I think it's actually a good idea that they elevated Eevee to rival Pikachu. Because there have been, unfortunately, failed. Pretty much because everyone has forgotten. But, well, other trainers than Red, so as Satoshi, as Ash, with a Pikachu. And trainers in a similar position, but in other forms of the series, have gone with Eevee. And Eevee's always got an important spot in the series. Eevee has so many evolutions. I still think that they should make another Pokemon that's one of the type, like the base type is one of the types Eevee doesn't evolve into, and then that Pokemon would evolve into the other types Eevee want. Because I think Eevee should be complete now. I don't remember how that thing went, but there was with the typings a certain stats thing, and now that Eevee has a fairy form, all of those are filled, while the remaining types don't slot in with them. I don't remember how it worked out, but it makes sense. So imagine that it would be a bug that would then evolve into a dragon, ghost, all the ones we are missing. Which isn't that many. Wait. Let's actually count, because we have bug, ghost, rock, ground. Did I forget something else? Or do we only have 4? Am I missing something else, or is that actually everything? Oh yeah, steel. And flying. So, 6. Am I still missing something? Fighting? Haven't said fighting right. So 7. Yeah, the new one would rival Eevee for certain. But now the list contains everything, right? I am not missing anything. Don't think, since Eevee has the normal typing to itself. But everything should be in position, because I did start with Dragon, didn't I? But yeah. And it would make much more sense that you would get the missing ones from a bug rather than Eevee. Because it doesn't really make sense that Eevee would become a bug. Eevee becoming a ghost sounds a bit morbid, so I don't think they are gonna do it. Oh, I didn't say poison, didn't I? So yeah, we're missing poison as well. Which is another thing. Because Umbreon was definitely originally gonna be a poison type. There's still a lot about Umbreon that talks about poison. They should never make a poison type evolution, because that's gonna be a huge slap in Umbreon. And it would make much more sense that a bug would go from a bug to a pure poison, and then Eevee going from normal to pure poison as well. But yeah, I don't think we should stop yet. I'm just thinking what to do next, because we have opened up pretty much everything now. I can show what Lucas is gonna say now. Which actually I haven't tested out. Can I make it change? No, you're actually saying a different thing. Yeah, you actually started saying different things. For me, for some reason. He only started saying about the radar. That if you want to have the same, you need to go the furthest one. But for shits and giggles, let's use the Pokemon radar. So everything looks normal for now. Let's see what we are gonna get. We have a Bidoof. To keep up the chain, I need to kill the Pokemon, right? It's been such a long time that I've done this. But yeah, I sneeze it in that general direction and I'm gonna make it faint. 1 XP out of that. And this should be a Bidoof again. I don't know how long will I actually have the spirit to go on with this, because I need to go like very high in order for us to get a shiny. And I really never had the nerves to go on with this. Especially because in the original, your chain got broken so easily because you might accidentally got a random encounter in between. Plus, the patches of grass weren't this obvious and easy almost anywhere. There were far more holes in between, and yeah. But let's see. Can I get? If I actually get all the way through, we're gonna get a shiny Bidoof, and I don't remember the last time I even seen one. It's definitely been a while. I think I got a random encounter. Oh, did I get to the patch? Because it is another Bidoof. Which I'm not even certain. If we get a random attack, and it's gonna be the same Pokemon, will it cut the chain or not? It was a random one and it cut. So there we go. I tried, I failed. Crumble, crumble, mumble, crumble, rumble. Yeah, I don't like chaining. I don't like chaining at all. But yeah, there's so many events that we could go on about. But it's hard to actually choose what to go for. I guess like the main thing is that we return to the fight area. And let's save result for later. Let's actually go up and get to the survival area. Stark Mountain. That's on the way. But most likely I won't be continuing for long. I have said it multiple times, but I plan to keep this stream short. And my original normal stream length used to be a couple of hours. Now just having 2 hours is a very short time for me. So we'll continue a bit above here. Not for long though. There's a lot of patches of grass with random items here and about. This route is filled with the... You can already see the next item over there. But there's actually more items even closer by. Rare candy. Well, we have a source of unlimited rare candy now, but it is not that efficient way, let's just say. Like, anyone could say that they're psychic and say that, because if you force me to fight you, of course I'm gonna send my Pokemon. But the thing is, you send yours first, so I say prophecy failed. So, Spark, and then Empoleon, you can brine the Zigzagoon. We're gonna cook up some raccoons. Well, a raccoon. Oh, Slowbro. And Brian the Bird. Crit. I didn't expect that this fight would go even faster than the one I had on Diamond, because on Diamond I had an AoE on my starter, so that ended up usually taking both Pokemon at once. But these attacks being faster made it so that this fight, this entire battle went on faster. So whoopsie. But yeah, this is what I meant. These are supposedly the best. Yeah, these trainers are far from the best. It more feels like they could be good trainers, at least some of them. Even though like we saw some non-evolved Pokemon with the last fight, which is an issue. It shouldn't happen, especially when your Pokemons are level 50. But it kinda also feels like, did they accidentally leave the limiter on from the battle tower? Did they just capture new Pokemon that are around level 50? Because haven't we already fought trainers that have had better Pokemon than this? Like, certainly better Pokemon, but levels? More levels? Remember that Victory Road had stronger trainers than here. Oh look, a Swallow! I don't know why Swallow's animation is like so fast. Such high wind. That's what he's going through for some reason. It's really leveled. Okay, she has an excuse in a way that if she legit just let her bird Pokemon took her away. So yeah, I can kind of understand that she don't know where she is, but she chose to stay there in a line where she's supposed to see every other trainer that's gonna pass. And I have no idea who designed this route. Like, why does it go back and forth so much? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I wouldn't expect there to be much trains going on here. I find it odd that we are taking a Pokemon Ranger that actually sends Pokemon for Pokemon Battle, and they do it from Pokeballs instead of their weird thingamajig that goes around Pokemon to make them obey you for a short while. Donphan is immune, isn't it? Crunch? Crunch is so little. That should have hurt Luxray way more than that. And because Donphan is immune, I might as well switch. Do I want to hurt Abomasnow? Yes, because I do want to power up Abomasnow. Abomasnow beating this battle on my own would make it like faster, at least. Scary face. Oh no, the elephant is looking me crooked. Wood hammer. No, you're making me even slower. same turn you just die. Being hammered by wood! That's the end of that battle. Why are you so thankful for the battle? I wouldn't say so, because pickups seem to magically create items, because people wouldn't just drop items all about that you can get with pickup. Some are really valuable and useful. Rodolfo? Rodolfo! That's an interesting name. I don't remember ever hearing that name before. It's not like Ronaldinho Soccer. Which it's been a while since I've seen any memes containing Ronaldinho Soccer. There's a certain someone we know who's most likely shaking in their boots if they are watching this stream later on. Because how many Nuzlockes have the Miltanks like destroyed for him? At least 2, maybe even more than that. Bottle of fresh water. So how Team Galactic is still showing ads. Their leader is gone. But yeah. Fresh water restores 30 HP. Potion restores 20. How is this possible? What is the potion made from that it restores less than just water? I think it used to be even worse than that. I remember fresh water restoring more than 30. But it flexes me beyond end. That actually took me somewhere, but I think it took me the same place where this is gonna take me. I think. I might remember wrong. If there is an item, meh. Because we're at the near the end of the stream. Okay, the idea is to, was for this stream anyway, was for me to just showcase that yeah, we have unlocked the beginning of the post game. You were expecting me to say the end, weren't you? Ow! Seems like my hand is about to say that yeah, this is the end. Jesus Christ, that crunch, that wasn't healthy. It's not feeling any bad. Just didn't sound natural at all. It sounded very artificial. again. If Luxray would have entered the battle. Oh, that's neat. Oh no, it's not Luxray that has the ability. What ability did I even have with this Luxray? Because I had the ability with Staraptor, Intimidate. Like, overall, I find that ability so weird. Because you would think that if there is two Pokemon that has the same ability, it should negate it for both of them. Because, well, although there are many occasions in the animal world where even the same species of animal are intimidating each other, and they got frightened so much that they keep running away. Even the same species. With different species, it's more understandable because, of course, the animals are not gonna have that good of an inherent understanding of another species than they have of their own instincts and all. But yeah, I think I might leave it just here. Seems to be a spot to end on. We can continue from this next time. I don't think we are gonna go that much into the post game before Friday, which means the release of Legends. So yeah, don't expect that I'm gonna be streaming a lot more of Pearl in comparison, because there are still things I could be streaming from Sword and Shield as well. So after next Thursday, expect that I will put Pearl into the slot of extra streams here and there. Of extra so as backup streams. But yeah, that leaves what is gonna take the Thursday spot after next week. Well, you'll just have to see that one when we get there. But for now, I would like to thank everyone for joining today. Hopefully you join me next time, which will be on Monday, for the continuation of Necromunda Hired Gun. Then again on Tuesday for us to start, where we start the final campaign in Heroes 5, which is the Mage campaign. Then on Thursday for more Shining Pearl post game. And then on Friday, if we actually get the games on time, which is not a certainty, but I really hope so, Legend Arceus. I've been expecting that day to dawn for a while. But yeah, thanks a lot everyone. See you guys later. Bye bye.